Hey, what's poppin', boys and girls? It's your boy Javen back on the What the Frick channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Transformers: The Last Night. Oh my gosh, this movie is literally one of the. It's by far the worst Transformers movie in my opinion. My favorite two are the first one, obviously the best one in my opinion, and probably Revenge of the Fallen is my second favorite, and that's saying something because that movie's bad too. Now, the Rotten Tomatoes percentages, as far as like critics, was 15%. I think it deserves 9%, honestly. Audience is 46%. Now that's expected because people, they go in a Transformers movie with really low expectations anymore. They go in like that, and sometimes I don't know what they think, to be honest, because the past two movies have been obviously this movie is directed by Michael Bay. Great, right? No. And it's also written by Ken Rowland, Matt Holloway, and Art Markham. Now, obviously these screenwriters, they're horrible. The dialogue in this movie is absolutely horrible. Script is horrible. And that's pretty much, like, this movie literally feels like it's so thrown together. Like at the beginning, they want us to feel for these different characters. Like in the beginning with that Transformer dying, I can't even remember his name. And they want us to remember him, I think. I think they want us to. That girl, that robot that she's called Family or whatever, dies. And she's sad about it, and we're supposed to be feeling sadness with her. But I didn't. And I watched that scene twice. Because I didn't feel any type of sadness in that scene because I had no relations with these characters. They want us to have this relationship with all these characters when we know nothing about them. We know nothing about the characters, Michael Bay. We know nothing about the characters. Ken Rowland, Matt Holloway, freaking Art Markham. And then on to the box office. Of course, it made $130 million. I don't know the specific budget on the film, so I don't know if that's good or not. Obviously, the studio that produced it or released it is Paramount Pictures. Paramount Pictures has been up and down. A lot of their movies that they've released are decent. Most of them are decent. But this movie, horrible. Mark Wahlberg. Now, Mark Wahlberg can be a absolutely great actor. He can be a great actor like he was in The Lone Survivor. He was great. But in this movie, this is some of the worst acting from him I've ever seen in my entire life. It was horrible, man. And I think it's the fault of the script and the screenwriters, but there's something about his performance in this movie that makes me think that it's his fault too. I feel like he really didn't care about this film like he did Lone Survivor. And then of course Anthony Hopkins is in this movie. I don't know why. That one scene where he walks up to the Decepticons while they're like trying to, get the staff, everything, power up, take over the world. He pulls out his cane and shoots them, and we're supposed to have some type of feeling for him after he gets killed by Megatron or whatever Decepticon killed him. I had no feeling of sympathy. None at all. Because I didn't give a crap about Anthony Hopkins as Sir Edmund Burton in this movie. I'm sorry. I'm just like, Preston's a huge fan of these Transformers movies. He even said this one was okay, but I'm more of a movie. I look at movies more as a critic. I also enjoy a lot of movies uncritically, but with a lot of movies I look at them like that way now that I'm, review films. And it just makes me mad because I love the first Transformers movie. I think it's easily a B+. I love it. The rest of them after that are below C minus. I mean, I was gonna say C+, but it's C minus. And then Josh Duhamel as Lieutenant, Colin Lennox. He's been in the past films. I've never had a problem with him. He's not a major character, so I don't really know how I wrote him down in my notes. But he's always been pretty decent, I think, as the main leader of that, force, with all the Transformers. He seemed to always back them, It's pretty cool. And then, oh my. This is the worst thing about this movie. Laura Haddock as Vivian Wembley. Michael Bay has some of the worst choices far as women actresses. No, actresses. I don't know if I said women because obviously actor. Ever. Megan Fox. She was okay in the Transformers movie, but she was never good at all. Never good. This woman in this film, she did okay in some parts, but some parts I absolutely wanted to just die watching this film. It was so bad. Her and Mark Wahlberg, the chemistry they want us to notice with them. What? What? No, we do not care. We care about Transformers. When we go into this film, we want Transformers, not Mark Wahlberg and Vivian Wembley or Laura Haddock as her. And here's the worst freaking storyline I've ever seen in a movie. She's the last knight. She's the last knight. I'm pretty sure. They may want Optimus Prime to be the last knight. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure she's the last knight because she's the one that can only power the staff. She has to be the last knight. You go into this film thinking it's going to be this big Optimus Prime film. You think it's going to be great. He's going to be the main character. He's going to come over to Cybertron, take it back over, beat the crap out of the bad guys on Cybertron. It's going to be an awesome space movie. No, Michael Bay ain't going to give us a good movie. He's going to give us a bad movie where Optimus Prime is only in the movie for 30 to 40 minutes. And this movie is almost half an hour long. Dude, I don't want to be opinionated, which I pretty much have to be in these movie reviews, because even if I like a movie, I'm going to call it out for its bullcrap. And this movie was horrible. If I could rate it, my rating system is kind of like Chris Dugman's or some of the, popular YouTubers, because I think it's the best way to do it. I know it's unoriginal, but I think it's the best way to do it. I'm going to go from A+ to F. And if I could really rank Transformers The Last Knight, I would honestly rank it at D-. The only reason this film did not get an F is because of Bumblebee. I love Bumblebee. And also, that scene with him in the war or whatever was absolutely lit, man. I love that scene. I heard they're coming out with the Bumblebee solo film. I don't know who's directing it, but if you do bad on it, there's going to be a lot of upset Transformers fans. And that's facts.